There is some concern in the region about dengue following an outbreak in Jamaica. Should we be concerned here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Are there any cases? And if there are, what is it that we should do to help prevent us from contracting dengue?
So epidemiologically wise, we are due for an outbreak of dengue. It happens roughly every 3 years. And yes, we should be concerned about dengue because dengue can become very complicated and persons do die from complicated dengue. We've had one confirmed case of dengue fever in December. It was a very mild case, and firstly, I must say that dengue is endemic to St. Vincent, which means that we have dengue year round, but not many cases. But when we say that we're looking for an outbreak, is because we're looking for more increases in cases, and this happens every 3 years.
Okay. What is it that we need to do to protect ourselves from getting dengue or from a possible outbreak here?
So it comes firstly with environmental cleaning. So no drums opened with water, flower pots, vases, empty tires, your septic tank should be sealed. All of these measures around your house and the environment should be taken care of to decrease the breeding of the mosquito. And that includes the guttering around the house as well. Make sure no water is hanging around there. Then there is wearing protective clothing, longer clothing, especially in the mornings when the mosquito bites. So night into morning, non-biting mosquito, and wearing insect repellents. And of course, you can have the bed netting. Yes, those are ways in which we can protect ourselves from the mosquito breeding and passing this disease from person to person.
Okay. So it's the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which is the same one responsible for chikungunya
And Zika.
and Zika. So is there a concern for any of those other mosquito-borne diseases or just dengue?
Right now, there is no concern for chikungunya or Zika because these mosquitoes, they were tested and they're right now free of Zika and chikungunya. And besides, I think maybe more than half of the population contracted these two diseases. So there's some immunity towards the Zika and the chikungunya at the moment.
Okay. Final words to persons concerning whatever method or whatever practice they need to do concerning not contracting dengue.
So stay protected. Keep your skin covered at all times. Use repellent, especially if you have to go hiking or something. I know we like activities like that. And another warning, if you have the signs and symptoms, which are fever, very high fever, 38 to 40 degrees, the headache behind the eyes, if you see rashes, if you start having abdominal pain and vomiting, you really need to come to the doctor to get tested to avoid the complications of dengue. And no taking of aspirin or ibuprofen because it increases the chance of you bleeding on the inside.
Okay. Any other thing you'd like the public to know?
Well, don't stay at home and assume that it's just a normal flu. Please go to your doctor, especially if you're dehydrated.